welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to finally be able to post videos for you guys and stay more consistent about it. In my last video I told you guys that I started a 8-week challenge with Katya Henry's summer tone-up, and she does this these challenges every, I think it's like every 2-3, I don't know, but she does it quite frequently, and she gives everyone an opportunity to go ahead and sign up. And you know, she gives you guys your macros, and she gives you meal plans, and it's very simple. That's why I love it, because it's all within one app. I'm not gonna go full in detail about this challenge yet. This video is actually gonna be my whole weight loss journey and how I started losing weight and everything. So the Katya 8-week challenge will probably be the next video. So yeah, and if you guys see me moving my hands, that's just how I talk. I talk with my hands. So my first question was, what made you start? Honestly, what made me start was the fact that I would go shopping for clothes, and not being able to find well-fitted clothes while I was shopping was a big trigger for me. I was just like, man, you know what, I can't find anything that looks good on me. Why is that? I mean, girl, I was overweight. I was overweight. I was always just in a bad mood, and you know, shopping for clothes, I would never be able to find any well-fitted clothes that I liked, and it just sucked. Honestly, it sucked. And you know, people would always tell me girl, you look good and stuff. Yeah, you know, I look good as a bigger person, just because I managed to pull it off. I managed to pull my weight off very well with how I dress, and I'll probably post pictures here. So I feel like I was able to hide and show off my curves fairly well. It's just, I personally inside didn't feel happy with how I looked, and there's nothing wrong with looking like that. There's nothing wrong with embracing a bigger frame, or you know, but it's just the fact that I was just so tired, low energy, and then just always in a bad mood, and I was in a very depressed state and a very low state where I had to make the change. And it all starts from your mental health. If you're not mentally happy with where you are, you have to find a way around the I don't want to say I guess your anxiety and depression, because I do have anxiety, and you know, I was depressed for a while. So you have to find something around it, and mentally prepare yourself for a change, mentally prepare yourself for happiness. And it's a struggle that I still am struggling till this day, you know, with suffering from body dysmorphia, though I've never been diagnosed with that. But from every single symptom or category that falls within body dysmorphia, I feel I had, because I would always worry about how I look because of me being overweight, and me not liking my imperfections, and me always wanting to correct my imperfections. So you honestly do have to learn to love yourself before you start anything, or even before doing anything. Learn to love yourself. And it's very easily said than done, but you just have to take your time getting to know yourself and getting to know what you really love. Something I definitely recommend is probably reading personal growth, personal growth books, or just motivational books, whatever it is that kind of just helps you ease your mind and get you at a happy place. I would highly recommend doing more often, because not a lot of people actually read anymore. They just go on their phones, on social media. And I actually started doing this, where I take 15 minutes of my day before I actually go to sleep. I'll probably just put my phone on the side, and then I'll probably get text messages from my boyfriend or so, because I do tend to forget to tell him a good night, you know. But I just set it aside, and then, you know, if I have time to read, I'll probably read, or just start praying and, you know, giving thanks to God for another day. Just having that positive vibe around you honestly makes you a lot more happy. And, you know, with me it's kind of different unless you have you know, a child, but like I have a 4-year-old and she's my priority for everything. So, you know, I care for her, I love her, and like I wanted to be healthy for her, and I did this change a lot for her because of how I felt inside, and because I have anxiety and like I have these like health issues that I'm still going through till this day. And some things I don't like about my face, some things I don't like about my body, but I'm learning slowly but surely to like embrace every single like detail of myself, and I'm learning to like self-love, because honestly everything starts with self-love. And if you don't mentally, or if you're not mentally there, it's gonna be really hard to stay disciplined and consistent to what you're trying to achieve. Start with self-love. I feel like if you are learning to love yourself, I'll say this, if you are getting ready to like start a weight loss journey or a fitness journey or a healthy lifestyle, start with loving yourself. Honestly, patience is key. You know, God took time, you know, for us, and he made us out of his image, and I feel like he doesn't make mistakes. We just get to the point where like society kind of just tells us what to do, and you know, I'm at fault at that. I literally mentally prepared myself for a change. I told myself I need to start changing. I think I have a little clip that I'll show you here of how I was feeling 2 years ago, before, or like 3 years ago, when I first initially started my weight loss. Next question is, are you still doing keto? No, I am not. I'm no longer doing keto. I stopped doing keto a little bit towards the end of last year. I honestly just missed carbs. I'll just say it like that. Like, I missed eating bread. I missed eating oatmeal. I missed eating like, I just missed eating carbs, and I don't think keto can be like, I just miss carbs. Like, honestly, mi pan Bimbo, mi pan dulce, extrañar todo. Like, I miss my carbs. So I stopped doing it, and still losing weight. If anything, I'm still like having like a good transition from like no carbs to like carbs. And I did it very slowly. Like, I didn't just like start eating carbs. Like, I did it very, very slowly, where like, you know, I went from 20 grams a day to like 40 to like 60, 80 to like 100 to like 200 grams now. And I'm like the most happiest I've ever been even while I was doing keto. And today, like, I would say go to the doctor before doing, you know, before going vegan, before doing keto or whatever. Like, let your doctor say it's okay. So my next question is, how do you find motivation? How do you stay consistent? I think it kind of goes back to like me saying how you need to prioritize your mental health as your #1 priority, because if you don't, you'll start, but then you'll just fall back and like, you know, be inconsistent about it. So just, you know, mentally prepare yourself for the change, and like you have to stay consistent. If this is something like you truly desire and want, you're going to achieve it no matter what. Like, that goal will be attainable for you. If you're just saying it to say it and that's it, but it's not something you're actually wanting to do, you're not gonna, you know, get it. So just don't ask what other people think. Just do it for you. Do it. If this is something you want to do it for you. Stay consistent. Don't care what other people say, you know. Don't listen to the hate, the negative comments. Just keep moving forward and stay positive throughout your whole journey. Turn a negative into a positive if you have to. That's what I do. Like, literally every negative comment that I get, or like any negative situation, I always know how to turn it into a positive. Or I look at it as a learning experience, or I look at it as something that, you know, that isn't gonna affect me in a bad way. But yeah, I know this isn't like a full-on like good detailed video, but this is the best that I could do for right now, just because I promised you guys a video for Thursday. So So I'm trying to get this edited and up for you for tomorrow. It may take a while too, because I remember my first video, since it was kind of long, it took a while. But yeah, if you guys are excited for my vlogs for the Kaya's challenge, so am I. I already took like before and after pictures, or I'm sorry, before pictures for my day 1. Today is June 12th, so it's my 3rd day in. Yeah, it's my 3rd day in, and it's glute day today. I'll probably record that way you guys can kind of see it. But if you guys are not following me on my social media, I'll put it right here where you guys can follow me and, you know, tag along with my journey. It's not too late to start. And thank you guys so much for watching and sticking through the whole video. If you guys did stick through the whole video, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and comment, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. So yeah, I'm very like consistent on my Snapchat. I'm trying to like post more on Snapchat, but I tend to forget, so because I'm always like grabbing my camera. But yeah, if you guys are not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day.